Okay. Neil, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. How was your day today?
It was good.
You go to school?
Yeah, no, yesterday was school and tomorrow. And also, Mr. Kazim, yeah, our next lesson is gonna be my birthday. That's why maybe I'm not gonna join. Maybe.
Next means Monday? You have class on Monday, right? Or Tuesday?
No, our next lesson is on Tuesday. That's why, and on Tuesday it's my birthday. That's why maybe I'm not gonna come to class. Maybe I am, cause like at like a 19 at 7 o'clock is probably gonna be already late. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I'm just gonna check.
Okay. If you can come, also bring the cake, birthday cake. We will eat together here. And we will sing a birthday song to you for you, Neil.
Mr. Kazim, I had I'm gonna have like 3 days in a row like birthday because it's gonna be first it's gonna be ladies day, like woman day, and the next gonna be my that day it's gonna be we're gonna celebrate. The next day is gonna be my birthday, and the next day is gonna be Novruz Bayram. Novruz Bayram is gonna be late, but I'm pretty sure the season of like a fire or something is gonna be that day or the day after.
Yeah, Nowruz
Some
Bayram is March 10.
no, March 27. But there's in Novruz Bayram, there's three stuff that you have to like celebrate. There first is water, second is fire, where you jump on top of a fire, and the third is I don't know, I forgot the third one.
Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see, nearly. As you, if you can join, it's good. If not, actually, as you know, I'm recording the class and I can share the video. And you are smart and a very hardworking students. You can study. Okay. So, Fikriya, how are you?
Fine, thanks. How about you?
I'm good. Did you have time to practice any questions from this paper?
Um, no.
Okay. Sadiq, turn on your
But
camera,
actually, in
please.
our class, I was practicing like some questions kind of like this.
Mm, good, good, Fikriya. Sadiq, show me your face.
Yes,
Let's see, where are you now?
I'm in Paris.
Oh, you already moved to Paris. Good. How is everything in
Yes,
Paris? What did you like about Paris so
good.
far? Foods or the city or what?
Zerti.
Did you visit already the Eiffel Tower or not
Zer.
yet?
No, I'm already there for 2 days.
Okay, good. All right. Okay, Sadiq, good to see your face. As much as possible, keep your camera on, okay? At least I want to see one person here. Otherwise, all
Okay.
cameras are off. All right. So now let's continue then. Let's solve a few questions, maybe 3, 4 questions together. You actually kind of warm up for you, introduction, and after that, you will try to solve some questions. And after all, Neil, Fikri, Sadiq, what are we doing here? And this is not a school math, right? As I actually keep telling you about this, and that is private online math class. And that is a kind of opportunity for you to meet one with one teacher. You can share anything, you can ask any question, right? And you can have discussion over any question. Okay, it's not a school math. That's why you should not actually confuse this with your school math. So, and also hopefully we will see, actually this is a kind of long-term project. Okay, it's not okay 1 month 2 months I take this class and I will just quit. No, it's just step by step we are improving, and hopefully if you continue like this maybe 2, 3 years, and you are building the foundation of your math building. Okay, with this foundation you will see that you will not going to struggle with any subjects in the future. Many when you go to a college or university, even in your career life, okay, it is going to help you a lot. Okay, so now Nazlı also Shaman is here. Let's continue. Sadiq, can you read the question?
Yes. A farmer wants to find out the number of sheep and ducks that he has. He counted a total of 40 heads and 124 legs. How many sheep and how many ducks does he have?
Good. So again, this kind of question, Sadiq, as you know, we need to make a table, right? Here we have a table, let's say, a small table, and we are talking about two different things, right? Number one is, what is it? It is, let's say, sheep, and we are talking about duck. And here we have the total number of heads and the legs. Okay, so that is our table. So in the question, it says that a farmer wants to find out the number of sheep and ducks that he has. He counted a total of 40 heads, okay, and 124 legs. Sadiq, if I ask you, suppose that the farmer has n sheeps. Now, how many ducks does he have? Sadiq?
And
No, altogether he has 40, right? Sheep and duck together. If he has n
counted a total.
sheep and the ducks is 40 minus n, right? Because together it is 40. And each sheep has 4
Yes.
legs. If we have n sheep, then altogether, actually, sheep legs must be 4 times n. And each duck, right, it has 2
Sheep has
legs.
4
So
legs.
here we have 2 times 40 minus n, right? Number of legs. Now in the question, it says that
Yes.
altogether we have 124 legs. So if you just add them together, because we are just counting, that means 4 times n plus 2 times 40 minus n, it should be equal to how many? 124. That is our equation. Now, if we solve this, we will get the value of n. So now from here, 4 times n is just 4n. 2 times 40, that's equal to 80. Because minus 2 times n, it is 2n. On the right-hand side, we have 124. What is 4n minus 2n? It is just 2n. Now on the right-hand side, 1, 2, 4. Take 80 to the right-hand side, minus 80. What is 124 minus 80, Sadiq? What is 124 minus
What?
80? 124
44.
minus 80. It is 44. So 2 times n is equal to 44. That means n is equal
N is
to
equal to 22.
44 over 2. That's equal to 22. So what is n? It is number of sheep, right? That's our first, writing the given data. Number 2, solving the problem. Number 3, writing the result. Now what is our result? The sheep, right? The number of sheep, it is just n. It is 22. And how about the number of ducks? It is 40 minus n. 40 minus 22, that's equal to 18. So on his farm, there are 22 sheep and 18 ducks. Okay, Neil, did you understand?
Yes.
Fikriya, any questions?
No.
Good. Let's move to the next question. Fikriya, read the question.
Jane. Jane puts some blue and red cubes in a box. The ratio of the number of blue cubes to the number of red cubes is 2 to 1. She adds 20 more
12 more,
red
12.
cubes. 12, yes. 12 more cubes in a box, and the ratio becomes 4 to 5. How many blue cubes are there in the box?
Okay. Again, Fikriya here, let's just make a simple table, okay? So in the box, actually, suppose this is our box. It says that we have some blue and red cubes, right? And the ratio of the number of blue cubes to the number of red cubes is 2 to 1. What does it mean? It means that if we have n red cubes, that means that here we have 2n red cubes, right? The ratio is 2 to 1. That's the first part. And the second part, it says that She adds 12 more red cubes, right? Actually, blue cubes, it does not change because we did not add any blue cubes, and add 12 more red cubes. Now, how many red cubes we have? N plus 12
Can I
in the
see the
box.
answer?
And the ratio becomes 4 to 5. Okay, let's form the equation after you tell me the answer. So that means the ratio means it is 2n, 2n plus 12. That becomes 4 to 5. Now, we have equation. On the left-hand side, we have one fraction. On the right-hand side, we have one fraction. Sadiq, tell me, what is the next step? Cross multiply, right? Cross multiply. This 5 goes up, n plus 12 goes to the right-hand side. So here we have 5 times 2n, and here we have 4 times n plus 12. 5 times 2n, it is 10n. Here we have 4n plus 48. Take 4n to the left-hand side, it becomes minus 10n minus 4n. On the right-hand side, we have 48. What is 10n minus 4n? It is 6n. And the 48 is, it is just 6 times 8. So that means that n is equal to 8. What is the question here? The first part, given information. Second part, solving the problem. Third part is, how many blue cubes are there, right? Blue cubes is what is 2n. So blue cubes is, what is it? 2 times n. The value of n is 8. So altogether, we have 16 blue cubes. Okay, Sadiq. Okay, guys, next question is for you. Let's see who can solve this question correctly.
Yes.
Read, try to understand. You have 1.5 minutes. Very easy question. And write your answer in the chat box. Three answers. 25, 25, 25. Shamil 25, Nazar 25. Sadiq, how about you? No answer?
Not yet.
Why not yet? You didn't understand the question?
It says
Look,
to find the shade part.
Miss Hazim, sorry, my internet today is really, really bad. You're like, I thought I was speaking to you, but I wasn't. I was speaking to myself. It was really laggy. I didn't join back, but like, I was here, but I couldn't hear anyone. Now I can hear. My
okay,
internet for a second.
good. What you have to know here is, Mr. Sadiq, as you see, we have a rectangle. And if I just label its vertices A, B, C, D, right? What is AC, Sadiq? It's a diagonal. What is BD? It's a diagonal. And every rectangle has two diagonals, and those diagonals are equal, number one. Number two is, at the point of the intersection, they bisect each other. Bisect means actually this equals this, equals this, equals this. That means that if this area is A, because it is bisect, right, the same, so also this area is A. And also this should be A. Also this should be A. Now from here, which region is shaded? The shaded region is just A. Over what is the area of the rectangle? A plus A plus A plus A, that's equal to 4 times A. And to find the percentage, right, we should multiply this by 100%. Equals this AA cancels each other. 100 over 4, that's equal to 25%. So the answer is 25% of the rectangle is shaded. Okay?
Okay.
Sadiq, is it clear?
Yes.
Fikriya, any questions?
No.
Let's move to the next question. Neil, read the question.
Okay. Give that A multiplied by B equals 2014, and A and B are whole numbers such as A, B. How many possible pairs A, B
Such
are
that
there?
A is less than B.
Yes. No, A is B is less than A. A is bigger.
What? What do you mean?
Oh yeah, sorry.
A is more than.
A
Yes,
is less than B, right?
yes.
Okay. Fikriya, do you have any idea? What do you think? How do you solve this question? Neil, did you understand the question?
Yes, we just have to find which numbers, if I'm not mistaken, we have to find which numbers we have to multiply to equal to 114 or 2014.
Okay. Like, for example, let me just give you one
Is
example.
there any formula for doing this?
Yes, I will. First, we should understand the question, okay? Then it's easy. Like, suppose that, again, under the same condition, A is less than B. In how many different ways we can just write this thing? A times B is equal to 12, for example. If I ask this question, how do you write this? I can write it as maybe 1
Right.
times 12, right, is equal to
Right.
12.
Right.
Or
2,
2
6,
times 6, that's equal to 12.
3
Or
times 4.
3 times
Mr.
4 is
Kazım,
equal to
I
12.
understood.
Do we have,
Then we need to find factors of 2014.
yes. So now that means that, so A times B, 2014. What is 2014? It is equal to, we know it's just even number, the first observation. I can write it as 2 times 1007. How about 1007? It's not divisible by 3. It's not divisible by 5. It's not divisible by 7. It's not divisible by 11. And but it's divisible by 19. So we can write it as 2 times 19 times 53. And as you know, this 2 is a prime number, 19 is a prime number, 53 is a prime number. Now I will just use this combination then. So since the year product is 2014, in how many ways can I write so that A is less than B? The first option is, what is it? It is 1 times 2014. That is equal to 2014, right? That's the first choice. The second one is, how about this one is 2? I can write here 2 times the second number is 1007, right? So that's equal to, again, 2014. As I say here, 2 is smaller than 1007. And how about the third choice? And how about if I just combine these two numbers? That is 38 times 53. Also, that's equal to 2014. I have another way, right? And if I actually combine this 2 times 53, also it is one answer, right? I can just write it as, what is it? 53, not 53, sorry. Actually, it is 19, right? 19 times 2 times 53, it is 106. Again, the result is 2014. Fikriya, what do you think? Do you have any other choice?
Um, No, I think.
I think we don't have, right? Because only here we have four numbers, 1, 2, 1953. The only way is this. If I write another one, the first number will not be smaller than the second number. So we have four possible choices or ways to write this 2014, where as a product of two numbers, where A is less than B. So our answer is how many? How many is 4? Okay, Nazlı, did you understand?
Yes, I did.
Very good. Nazlı, can you read this question?
Okay, Amy had 3 times as much money as Betty. After they had spent 60 each, Amy had 4 times as much as Betty. How much did Amy had at first?
Did you understand the question?
Yeah.
Guys, I will just give you a hint. Everybody will try himself or herself, okay? So we are talking about two people. And suppose that, let me just make my table. And this one is Amy, and this one is Betty. At the beginning, suppose that Betty has X dollars. And it says that Amy had 3 times as much money as Betty. That means that Amy had how much? It is 3x. Okay. Now continue. You have 2 more minutes to solve this question. Sadiq, are you solving on the paper, on a piece of paper?
No.
How are you solving?
In my mind.
No, it's rather you need to write on a piece of paper. Fikriya, can you check one more time your answer? Because in the question it says how much money did Amy have at first, right? Fikriya, are you checking your answer?
Yes, I'm checking.
Your answer is correct, but you didn't finish it. You need to find how much money did Amy have at first. How much did Amy have at first? 3x, right?
Yes, 3x.
So what is 3 times 180? Did you get it?
1 second. I will write to chat.
Okay. Okay, now you got the correct answer. Okay, Nazlı, Nil, Shamil. Here that I will continue. Okay, let me just change the marker. Let's use green. After they had spent $60 each, right? So that means that Amy spent $60. That means that now he has how much or she has how much? 3x minus $60. And how about Betty? After spending $60, now she has x minus $60. Amy had 4 times as much money as Betty. Amy is 3x minus 60, has 4 times as much as Betty. That is x minus 60. That's it. So now we need to solve this simple equation. 4 times x, that is 4x, minus 4 times 60, 240. Take 3x to the right hand side, that is 4x minus 3x. Take 240 to the left hand side, that is 240 minus 60, right? 4x minus 3x, that's equal to x. 240 minus 60, that's equal to 180. That's our first step, second step. Now in the third step, we need to find Amy, right? Amy had at first how much? It is 3 times x. Or 3 times what is x? $180 and 180. That's equal to $540. So at first, Amy had $540. Sadiq, did you get it?
Yes.
What are you doing now? Eating ice cream
No.
or trying to sleep?
No.
Okay, Sadiq, just 30 more minutes, Sadiq. Sadiq, read the question.
Okay. Billy uses identical square tiles to make the following figures. If he continues using the same pattern, in which figure will there be 6,404 tiles?
Okay, let's see, Sadiq, if you can solve this. Did you understand the question?
Yes, I understood.
Okay, in the first one, how many tiles did he use, Sadiq?
5?
5, right? In the second one?
Yes. 8,
8. Third one?
12,
How
11.
many? 11. Next, figure 4?
14.
14. Now, what do you notice here? Actually, each is just increasing by 3, right? So the first one, what is 5? It is 2 plus 1 times 3. And how about this 8? 2 plus 2 times 3. And how about 11? 2 plus 3 times 3. And how about 14? It is 2 plus 4 times 3. Suppose that if we just continue doing this one, in figure N, I don't know what figure is it. In figure N, we will have how many tiles? We will have 6,044 tiles. So if I just continue here, is as see here, this 3, 3, 3. It's not changing, right? And this one is just a figure number. Figure number is 1, figure number is 2, figure number is 3. So here, if figure number is N, how many tiles we have? 6,044. That's equal to 2 plus 3 times N, right? Because N, right, just comes to here. Now that's it. Just we need to solve this equation. From here, 3N, take 2 to the left-hand side. 6,044 minus 2, 6,042. Now, if you divide both sides by 3, 6 is divided by 3, it is 2. 0 is divided by 3, it is 0. 42 is divided by 3, it is 14. So what actually figure? In figure 2014, there will be 6,044 tiles. Fikriya, did you
Mr.
understand?
Kazım,
Huh?
Mr. Kazım, I understood. Like, I have the same answer, but I did another way. With
Good, very
10
good.
dots
How
and
did you do
stone.
that, Fikriya? How? What method did you use
Like,
here?
T bracket n is equal to 3n plus 2, and then we need to solve it.
Very good. Fikriya, very good. I think it's similar, right? 2 plus 3n was 3n plus 2, the same thing. Also, you can just write it like this, right? It is 3 times 1 plus 2. This one is 3 times 2 plus 2. or 3 times 3 plus 2. This one is 3 times 4 plus 2. If you just continue, these numbers are changing, right? Figured number. So it will be, if it is figured number is n, so this should be 3 times n plus 2. And now that's equal to 6044. Very good. Fikriya, very good. Okay, that is a tricky question. First, guys, can you visualize, imagine this and try to cut this? Shamil, are you here?
Yes.
Shamil, can you read the question, Shamil? Today we didn't see
What
you.
is the least number of cuts required to cut 12 identical sausages so that they can be shared equally among 20 people?
What do you think, Shamil? We have 5
I
sausages,
think we
okay?
need
We have to share them equally among 18, 20 people using the minimum number of cuts, right? How can we do that?
Know the length of the sausage.
Do you agree with me if I do like this, okay? Until 12, we have 12 sausages. I will just put them on the table like this. That's the first sausage. That is the second sausage. And that's a third sausage. And continue. And here we have the last sausage, okay? Now, my first cut is, suppose that I cut from here. My first cut. And my second cut is from here. My third cut is from here. My fourth cut is from here. Okay, equally. And suppose that these sausages are the same. Okay. So now that means that one sausage with 4 cuts, right? We just divide into 5. So altogether, how many sausages do we have here? Small sausages. We have 12, right? Each one is divided by 5. Here we have 60. Now, how many people do we have here? 20. So for each people, now 60, we divide by 20, right? Actually, each person gets 3 pieces. So how many cuts? 4 cuts. Okay, Neil, do you agree with me or you have different idea?
I agree.
All right. Fikriya, read the question.
In the following alphabetic, all the different letters stand for different digits. Find the two-digit sum pi.
Okay, pi or pi. Very easy question, guys. Can you try this and tell me the answer? You have 2 minutes. Very easy question.
Is it
Shamil, you
find
can do
the
it so
P
quickly.
or what is C? S.
You mean S?
Yes, what should we find? What is P or what is S?
No, you need to find pi. What is pi?
It's I or it's 1?
In the question, it says find the 2-digit sum, right? Pi. To find pi, we need to know what is I, what is S. If we know them, then we can get pi, right? Okay. Any answer? Fikriya? Fikriya?
No.
I'm doing,
Uh,
but I did not comment. Wait, I'm doing.
Fikriya, what do you think about I? Can it be more greater than 2?
I is 9.
I is 9. How is it possible? How?
Yeah. I just did like in alphabetical order. I stand in ninth place and I did number 9.
Sadiq, if it is 9 here, 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 should be 36, right? But here we have 2-digit number only. So as I say here, we have I plus I plus I plus I equals P. That means that I can be maybe 1 or 2. Because if it is 3, it will be 12. There must be 1 here, right? So it cannot be. So that means the only possible value for I is maybe 1 or 2. Now, actually, suppose that it is 1. Yes.
I think that is 23.
Okay. If it's 23, right? Here, 23 plus 23 plus 23 plus 23, what is it? It is 92. Right? This I, it is 2. Also, is I, it is 2. That's correct. So now let's see how we should solve this problem. Look, I cannot be 0 because it's in the first digit, right? We are talking about 2-digit number here. So that's why in the question it says that find the 2-digit sum. Also, P cannot be equal to 0. So if it is 1, as I say here, this S plus S plus S plus S, it never ends in 1, right? Because if you add one number to itself 4 times, the result is always even number. So that means that I cannot be equal to 1. The only choice for I is 2. So that means that now I have this case, 2S, 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 2S. And here we are adding this. I have P, I have 2 here. So now just tell me a number, when we just add this or multiply by 4, the result is 2. So that means that S can be not 1. If it is 2, it is 8. If it is 3, right? Or 4 times 4, 16. 5 times 5, 6 times, if it is 5, 20. 4 times 6, 24. 4 times 7, 28. 4 times 8. So it can be 8 or 3. So if it is 8, for example, 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8, 32. We have 3. And here we have 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 8. 8 plus 3, it will be a 3-digit number. So it's also, it cannot be 8. The only choice is, what is it? 3. So the answer is, what is it? It is 23, and the pi is 92. So the answer is 92. Okay, Shamil. All right, let's move to the next question. Sadiq, read the question.
Yes. A teacher has a bag of sweets to treat her class. If she gives 6 sweets to each student, then she would have 5 sweets left. If she gave 7 sweets to each student, then she would have 30 sweets short. Sweets short. How many students and how many sweets are there?
Okay. Fikriya, are you there?
What means 30 sweets short?
That means that 30 sweets will not be enough. Okay, we need to have 30 more sweets to distribute
Okay.
equally among students. I mean, to give each student 7 sweets. Okay, for example, let's say, Fikriya, I have a shop and you enter my shop and ask, Mr. Qasim, I want to buy, for example, t-shirt, okay, and ask, how much is your t-shirt? And I say it is $100. and you just check your purse and say that, oh, I have only $75. I am a short of $25, so I cannot buy this and leave the shop. That means that $25 is not enough to buy this t-shirt. Okay?
Okay, I understood.
Okay, Fikriye, can you read the problem one more time? And after that, let's do this together.
Okay. A teacher has a bag of sweets to treat her class. If she gives 6 sweets to each student, then she would have 5 sweets left. If she gives 7 sweets to each student, then she would have 30 sweets short. How many students and how many sweets are there?
Okay. Suppose that's, okay, here we have how many students, right? Okay, how many students we have? Suppose that we have M students, okay? And how many suites are there? All right, suppose that here we have N suites. So now we are given N suites. In the first case, we are given 6 suites to each student, and we have M students, right? How many suites? Each student gets 6, so 6 times M. And it says that then she would have 5 suites left, but still we have 5 more suites, okay? But actually, as I say here, it's not enough because we are trying to give equally. Each student gets 6. Now I have 5. I cannot distribute this. Only 5 students will get, but 1 student cannot get. That's why I'm just keeping this. In the second part of the question, it says that if she gave 7 sweets to each student, still we are talking about this N sweets, and I'm giving now 7 sweets to each student. We have M students, right? At the time that she would have 30 sweets short. Actually, that means that I will need 30 more sweets to give them equally, 7 sweets to each student. That means it is minus 30. Okay, so that is a problem here. That is a question. So now if you solve this problem, we will get the value of N and M. How do we get this? N equals this. N equals this. That means that also the right-hand sides must be equal to each other. 6M plus 5 should be equal to 7M minus 30. So now from here, take 7M to the left-hand side. Here we have 6M minus 7M. And here we have minus 30. Take 5 to the right-hand side, minus 5. 6M minus 7M, it is minus M. Minus 30 minus 5, minus 35. Now, minus, right? If you multiply both sides by a negative number, then M will be 35. What is M? Number of students in the classroom. Now, if I substitute this M either in the first equation or the second equation, we will get M. So what is N here? N is equal to 6 times M, which is 35. And here we have 5. That's equal to 215. So dot, 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 we have 35 students and 215 suites. Fikriye, did you want to say something?
No, I just wanted to say the answer.
Okay, did you get the same answer?
Yes.
Good. Sadiq, did you get it or already sleeping now? No answer,
What?
it means, are you sleeping already or still trying to sleep?
No, I'm here. I'm trying
Okay,
to
Sadiq, 10 more minutes, 10
listen.
more minutes. Nazlı, read the question.
A box contains 80 colored pens, 36 black, 24 blue, 12 red, and 8 green. Now take some of pens of the box without looking at the colors of the pens. What's the least number of pens she must take? So she has at least 20 pens of the same color.
Okay, Shamil, are you there? Shamil. Shamil.
Mr. Kasim,
Yes, Sadiq.
in here what we should find What 20 pence the color that he or she took?
Okay, Sadiq, let me just give you one simple example, okay? And I hope after that you understand. And suppose that you have a drawer, okay? And in your drawer, we just put socks, okay? And here we have, let's say, 3 red socks, 2 blue socks, and let's say 1 uh, red, blue, let's say white sock, okay? So the question is, how many, or let's say, what is the least number of socks I must take from the drawer so that at least 2 socks will have the same color, okay? Actually, we have that different situations, right? If I just take the first one is red, the second one is red, it's okay. And if you just take the first one is blue, second one is blue, also it is okay. All right. So that actually in this kind of question, Sadiq, we need to think of the worst scenario. Okay, what is the worst scenario? I'll just pick the first sock that is, let's say, red. And I pick the second one because I'm not checking, I'm not looking. All right. The second one, again, it is blue. And the third one, it is white. All socks are different color, right? Okay, now I will continue. I will actually took the second one. So now I don't have any more white socks, right? If I take set next one, either it will be red or it will be white. I mean black. What is it? Blue. Whichever it is now, let's say if it is R, now I have already 2 socks of the same color. Okay, so actually how many socks should I take from the drawer? At least to be 100% sure that 2 socks will be of the same color. How many here? 4. Right? That's the first pick, the second pick, third one, and fourth one. Okay. Did you get it, Sadiq, Fikriya? Did you understand this question?
Yes.
If it is so now, that's tricky question actually. It's not that easy question. You need to think and well. So now we are talking about 80 colored pens, right? So the black is 36, blue is 24, red is 12, green is 8. What is the question? At least take some pens from the box. Okay, here actually box, the pens, not socks. Pens from the box without looking at the colors of the pens. Okay, just close your eyes. You're just taking from the drawer. Okay, so this is happening here. I mean, this is what's happening here. What is the least number of pens she must take? Because without looking, so that she has at least 20 pens of the same color. Okay, so now here the first one is black, second one is blue. Let me just write here. This one is okay, black. Second one is blue. Third one is red. And next one is, what is it? Green. Okay. Now, again, I will just think the worst scenario. That means that each time I pick the socks, they are of different color. So now, if I just pick the first one, let's say it is black. Second one, it is blue. Third one, it is red. Fourth one is green, right? And how many green? I have 8, right? I have 8 green socks. And I continue here, 1, 1, 1, 1. Until here we have 8 socks, okay? 8 dot 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 dot. And after actually I pick here, let's say here I have 8 and times 4, 32 socks, right? So I already picked. Now I don't have green socks anymore, right? So still actually how many colors of the same we have? We have 8 the same colors, right? I will continue. Now I have black, one more, blue and red. And again, here we have black, blue, red, black, blue, red, black, blue, red. So now here, how many I have already picked actually from the drawer. So because I don't have green anymore, red we have 12, right? Here we have 3. Actually, I had 4 more picks, and each one is 3. How many? 12 more pens, right? Actually, here I have 8 different colors, now 4 different colors, but still now I have 12 different colors. Now I'm expecting to have 20 different colors, right? So I will continue now. Okay, I need to pick 8 more. So now if I just continue here, the third scenario, we have only black and blue left. So now black, okay, I think I should continue from here, black and blue. Okay, this is the 13th line, right? This is black, blue, okay, black, blue, and black, blue. How many already? Now I have 12 and 15 and 16 and 17, 18. Okay, so now how many I have here? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6 times 2, I have 12 picks, right? So now as you see here, Sadiq, here we have 8 different colors plus 4 more, the same color, it is 12. And here I have 6 more, it's 18, right? So that is 12, 18, it is 18 or 14? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 18, 12, 18. Okay, it should be 7. If it's 7, it is 14. Okay, so that is 1, 1. Okay, so now I have actually at least 8 plus 4, 12, 12 plus 7, it is 19. 19 at least the same color pens. Okay, the last one is here actually. Again, the last point. It doesn't matter I pick blue or black, right? Anyway, at least I will have, it says in the question, at least 20 pens of the same color, right? I will have. So that what is the question? What is the least number of pens she must take? Here we have 32, 32. In the second one, 12. In the third one, 14. And actually I need to pick one more, which is equal to 44, 58. At least I need to pick 59 pens from the drawer so that at least 20 pens will be the same color. Shukriya, did you understand a little bit?
Yes.
Fikriya, right? Shukriya, Fikriya. I don't know why am I calling Shukriya, Fikriya. But this is a little challenging question. Actually, again, the simpler version you have to think. As I give you the first example, it's about socks. So it's something like this. As you see here, the last draw is also important because now in the last draw, you just pick blue or black. It doesn't matter. In the last line, you don't have to pick here two pens. Just one is enough. Okay, so the answer is 59. We need to pick at least 59 pens so that at least we will have 20 pens of the same color. Guys, that's the last question. Let's finish with this question. Okay. And maybe if I give you some more time, you can try this. And just let me ask you guys, do you have any idea how to solve this question? Fikriya, Shamil, Sadiq, Nazlı, Nil.
No.
Look at this question. Sadiq, if you just try to add these numbers until 9900, you cannot add this, right? Because it takes a lot of time and it will be very complicated. So immediately we change our mind. So that method does not work. So can I just work in different way? If you look at the denominators, here we have 2, right? What is 2? 2 is 1 times 2. And how about 6? 6 is 2 times 3. And how about 12? It is 3 times 4. And how about 20? It is 4 times 5. And how about 9900? It is 99 times 100. Now, if you look at this, for example, this fraction 1 over 1 times 2, I can write it as 1 minus 1 over 2. And how about 1 over 2 times 3? I can write it as 1 over 2 minus 1 over 3. If you simplify this, 3 minus 2, it is 1, 2 times 3, it is 6. And for example, 1 over 3 times 4, I can write it as 1 over 3 minus 1 over 4. And the last one, 1 over 9 times 100, I can write it as 1 over 99 minus 1 over 100. Okay, so now in this way, so our fraction actually becomes like this. What is it? Here we have 1 over 2 is 1 minus 1 over 2 plus 1. Be careful. How about 1 over 6? It is 1 over 2 times 3. That is 1 over 2 minus 1 over 3. And 1 over 12 is 1 over 3 minus 1 over 4. 1 over 20 is 1 over 4 minus 1 over 5. And the same thing continues until the last one. The last one is 1 over 99 minus 1 over 100. Now, if you look at these fractions, right, minus 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2, it is 0. Minus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 3, it is 0. Minus 1 over 4 plus 1 over 4, it is 0. This continues, and also it has a pair, and also this has a pair. So what is that here? Only the first number minus the last fraction. They don't have a pair, right? So we know how to subtract this. That is 100 minus 1 over 100, which is equal to 99 over 100. So the answer, the sum is equal to 99 over 100. Okay, Sadiq, did you understand?
Yes, I understood.
Fikriya, any questions?
No.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. That's enough for today. Okay, I really appreciate your time and patience and attention. Have a good night. I will meet you next week, right, Sadiq? When is our class? On Monday or Tuesday?
Thursday. No. Yes, next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. Okay, good. Okay, guys, see you next Tuesday. Okay,
Have a
thank
nice
you.
day.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. Thank you.